Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Today's starting pitcher, Bailey Falter. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job. Back here at the ballpark, on the hill here today, Bill Belanger. What do you look for here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
And a pitch. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. Right-hander kick steals. On the ground. Wong. Now the throw to first on the run. One up, one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. 2-2 now.
Helpful.
And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now here is Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Bryce Harper goes deep. His 7th home run of the season. And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Sure, he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And takes low for ball 1. Yeah, that's too high. Belanger, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And the righty deals. Hard ground ball, base knock.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
And the right-hander deals. Now 1-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. The pitch. Double play ball to second. There's 1, and that's 2. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. You're done.
Three. Out. Lead out. 3. 4. Take the ball. Four. Take the base. Out. He's out. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. 3.
Every team wants a reliable closer, and that's exactly what he delivers for his squad. They expect to win when he's on the mound.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the White Sox put up 16 hits. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out west in the American League, the Yanks combined to give up just 5 hits as they nabbed the win against the Seattle Mariners 4-2. The Houston Astros combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 3-1. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Rangers held their opponent to Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what your team did on Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Will Smith had a great day driving in 5. The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting in the AL West, the Minnesota Twins picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win against the Mariners 5-2. The Orioles center fielder, number 78, drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Orioles took down the A's 7-3. The White Sox starting pitcher, number 65, got the win, number 7 thus far, leading the White Sox to victory over the Rangers 2-0. The Nationals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros 5-4. The Colorado Rockies combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Angels 2-0. The Tampa Bay Rays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-0. The Red Sox brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Yankees 8-7. Matt Manning got the W and now has 5. TGIF and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Chris Flexen collected his 8th win in relief, helping lead the Mariners to a win over the Twins 2-1. The Astros got 12 hits in this one as they dismantled the A's 8-1. The Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-3. The Halos amassed 14 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 11-8. Taijuan Walker won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 2-0. Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Texas Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Seattle Mariners 6-2. They It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Mariners earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-0. Entering the day's action, the Mariners sit in third place in the American League West Division, 4.5 games back. And the Athletics are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Royals launched 3 home runs as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-1. As of right now, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, 19 games out of first, while the Astros are in first place in the AL West. Playoff contending teams are making their final push to the end of the year. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got a win over the Astros in Houston, 3-0. The Rangers hit 3 long balls as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 3-0. The Orioles had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto, 6-3. The Yankees completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg, 8-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Guardians finished off a 3-game sweep as they dismantled the White Sox, 10-0. They now have 6 straight victories. The Detroit Tigers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox, 5-4. The Dodgers tallied 5 home runs overall as they pulverized the Twins, 12-0. The Mets racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami, 7-2. The Philadelphia Phillies combined Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For the 7th and final game of the Major League Baseball World Series, the Texas Rangers beat the Braves in Atlanta, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. So the Seattle Mariners, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go and getting to start. Julio Urias. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Ready to go? Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And he deals. Fastball in for a strike, and the 2025 season is off and running. And it's even up.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire's zone shapes up today.
Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. Another 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And fouled off. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Kicks and deals. Bounce to the left side. Knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe. Runner on at first with 1 gone. At the plate, Salvador Perez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Arroyo over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Going to count 1 and 2. The 1-1 is fouled off. The other way, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. So up now for Kansas City, Jake Berger. And that one almost got him.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. And here it comes. And the count 1-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And now the count is even. Swing and a ball popped up, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0.
That's 3 singles in a row. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. And now 1-2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
1-2 now. And a ball evens the count.
Caught him break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And there's a ball. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Nick Pratto. That misses, and that is ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
To the right side. France takes it himself. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Seattle. And today's starting pitcher, Brady Singer.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
David Jeffers up next for the Mariners. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Here's Juan Soto.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
And a 1-2 again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 on the way. Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. There's a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Runner leads away at second. That one inside, and the count 1-2. Soto at second with 2 down. Chopped left side. Perez gets it to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Mariners leave. Top of the second, and here's the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. Urias back to work. Ball 1 there. The pitch. There's a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Next pitch, not close, up high. There's the strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two now. Stays alive. And now the lefty spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away. And next up for the Royals, Gavin Cross. In the air, left side. Soto makes the play, and the inning is over. Royals bats are quiet there, but they lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now, Ty France.
The first baseman, Ty France.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And that skips in the dirt.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
3 ball, no strike.
There's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The wind of the pitch. Comebacker to the mound. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's the third baseman, Johnny Cabral. And that's in there for strike one. That one to first, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Ball one low. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's gone. Home run. His first homer of the year, and we are starting over. It's 1-1.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Strike one. Tied up here in the early going. Pitch misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
He goes down looking. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Righty delivers. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Solo homer gets the M's even in this one. All even now at 1-1. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in is the speedy Bobby Witt Jr. Witt goes 6'1", hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2019. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Way high.
1-1.
Hit hard. That gets through.
Now designated hitter, Christian.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Reached on an infield single his first time. Urias throws over, and he dives back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a foul ball. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next offering upstairs. Witt aboard here at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough. They played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Single to right in his first trip. Urias checks the runner, and he's back safely. Another throw over, and he's back again. Back to first, and again he's back safely. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Perez, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And the lefty with the 0-1. Runner on the go. Lawson under it. That's out number 2.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That just misses. 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The next offering misses. Now 2-0. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. An absolute blast to left. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So digging in, Jonathan Schoop. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there. That's strike 1. Schoop, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Curacao won the Little League World Series in 2004 with 11-year-old Jurickson Profar starting on the mound against the U.S. in the championship game.
High in the air, out to right. Hernandez makes the catch, and that's the third out. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. The line and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. Next offering is fouled back. The line to kick the pitch. Good eye right there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
To third, Berger. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Lawson, batting with one down, takes a strike. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. That one down the line, and foul ball. Deal 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Two down, nobody on. On a line out towards center. And that'll do it. Mariners are down in start of the fourth, and to the plate for Kansas City, Nick Pratto. The pitch. That one missing inside.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a double.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And now it's Kyle Isbell. He popped out his first time.
Kyle Isbell.
That's in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Pratto leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Here's the throw to the plate. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Next to hit, Gavin Cross. On the ground, could be 2. Lawson to second, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's Juan Soto.
No left field.
Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
Oh, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. That misses off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And another ball. This one in the air, right field. Soler running hard to get it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. One away. And here is Ty France. Grounded out his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Here's a 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
Next pitch misses way outside. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a swing and a miss. Snap throw.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Cabral, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is down low. And now 2-0.
No strike.
Check swing, and he held up. In for a strike, now 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And now Teoscar Hernandez went down on strikes his first time through. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Base knock right field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Coming around third is Soto. One run is in. Hernandez into second, and he's got a double. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Urias back to work. And that's outside. That's a little bit low.
2-0.
And a pitch. There's the strike at the knees.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Check swing, no appeal, and 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
On the ground to the left, Lawson. Throws across the diamond, 2 up, 2 down.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Perez at the plate and takes high there. Chris, Salvia Tommy John surgery. It seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember, Corey Seager had it, Didi Gregorius, Travis d'Arnaud, just to name a few.
Yeah, he bounced back pretty well from it. He became the comeback player of the year in 2020. The second Royals player to win that award. The other one was Mike Moustakas, his former teammate back in 2017.
And the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, and the batter now, Eugenio Suarez.
The designated hitter, Eugenio.
And the pitch.
Suarez.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Now it hits him in the chest.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is out of here. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 4-4.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
And now it's going to be Ricky Lawson. And first offering is fouled off. Tied at 4. Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
Out to short. Throw over to Prado. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. David Jeffers up next for the Mariners. First offering, and it just misses. This one lifted in the air, left field. Isbell settles underneath it, puts it away for the out. Juan Soto now. On the outside corner, and that is strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Left-hand hitter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. All even now at 4 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jake Berger. And here it comes. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Berger, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. That one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
0-2 now. Outside.
2 strikes.
The pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch misses, and a full count now.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Julio Urias done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Mariners, Clayton Kershaw.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 26, Clayton Kershaw.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. First offering misses the mark. Berger on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Kershaw fires. Popped up. Jeffers drifts towards it, makes the grab, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Prado can't hold up, and that's a strike. And downstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Penn Murphy getting ready to go. Brash getting loose as well. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Not a fast runner on the base pass, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Base hit, left center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Isbell in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's ripped into the outfield. And forget it. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-4.
Well, the intentional walk definitely backfired on them right there, and they thought they were setting themselves up for a better situation. But when you're coming to the plate in that spot, there's nothing you want to do more than make them regret pitching to you instead. And that feels great, and it definitely lights a fire under your teammates.
So they turn things over to the righty, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Left-hand batter waits. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is popped up. Raleigh settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Royals grab 3 on this homer. It's now a 7-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Julio Rodriguez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fouled off. He was late. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next one off the plate inside, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Jordan Holloway appears to be getting loose. Brent's warming up as well. Next pitch misses inside. 2-2. And that one missing low. 3-2. On the ground, out to short. Witt over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Ty France, the next to hit. That's in there. Strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
This to third. The 0-2. Out to short. Witt. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
So up next, Johnny Cabral. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Prado puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nobody left for Seattle. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Ripped to short. Sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Arroyo in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
The wind of the pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Rodriguez puts it away for the out. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. There's a swing and a drive. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Next pitch is outside.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Royals 7. A new arm into the game. The righty, Jordan Holloway.
Number 64.
Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Here comes a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. In there for strike one. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Struck him out looking. And now Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball, that's down.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So They haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Next pitch is popped up. Prado makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Penn Murphy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jake Berger digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. That's in there. Strike one. Just off the inside edge. And he deals. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Swing and a foul straight back. The next pitch misses. Ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to third. On to France. Scope gone to the play. So up now for Kansas City, Nick Prado. Good eye right there. Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. That one ran inside, almost got him. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Over to first. And that is that. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Michael Fulmer.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City.
So digging in, David Jeffers.
Michael Fulmer.
The pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Witt under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Juan Soto up next for the Mariners. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Cross going back some more. Bangs off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He will score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
One gone, runner at first. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In there, and it's 0-1. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-1. Now move to first. Back in safe, really close. Another move to first, and they're keeping him close. Rodriguez at first, one gone. Misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is 3-1. Johnny Cabral on deck for the Ends. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Making a move at first, and pinch running for the Mariners, Nick Solak. 2 on, 1 out. Johnny Cabral up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. Ground ball could be 2. On to Scope. And that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 7-5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now into the ball game on defense, Nick Solak. He takes over as the new first baseman. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. The entire defense, infield and outfield, shifted to the left. Murphy back to work. First pitch swinging, Murphy. In his 3rd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. And it's even up.
1-1.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Isbell stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is down low. And a pitch. That one drifts inside. That's in there. And that one upstairs. Back to work, 3-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto makes the grab. And there are 2 down. And now the center fielder, Gavin Cross.
Gavin Cross.
Right through there for a strike. And strike 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Righty delivers. Out to center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up.
This is opening day of 2025.
The Royals 7 and the Mariners 5. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Dylan Coleman. A chance at his first save of the year.
65.
And here is Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar.
The pitch.
Hernandez.
In for a strike. 0-1. Coleman is what you're looking for.
So it'd be the third
When the
year.
ball stays in the ballpark, it's so hard to square him up. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually...
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
And now the DH, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Now 1-1.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And that's outside.
2025. Can you not hear me? Yeah, you should be able to hear me.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 1 down. Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Tying run at the plate. And a foul ball left side. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now the count is even. Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. The tying run at the plate. Got him looking. Snap throw behind the runner.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Lawson in the box now. Takes strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 1-2. Out to short. Witt. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals take game one of the series on the road.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, George Kirby. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when you're not...
Back here at the ballpark, and our pitcher in this game, Sean Reed-Foley.
Well, he's a guy that needs to establish himself, just settle in the first time through the order, be able to command your first pitch, maybe the secondary pitch, and not show too much. That will allow you to get through the order a couple of times before having to turn it over to the bullpen in those middle innings. They're looking for this guy to get through the lineup a couple of times at least, limit some damage, and just keep him in this ballgame.
Check swing went around, and the count 1-1. Swing and a bouncer. Scope gathers and throws to first, and a quick out, number one. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ricky Lawson. He's over one. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one. That one missed.
1-1.
The 1-1. Check swing, and that's a ball. Out to short, Witt. Whips it across, out with room to spare, and that's the...
Right.
So up next, Ricky Lawson. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Ripped on a line. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is the third.
Ball 4, takes the base. He's out.
double in a row. Oh, come on, Brady.
Ricky Lawson will hit next. And that one is inside ball one. And here it comes.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch way upstairs. At the belt and fires. And misses inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Good plate appearance there.
Something positive at least.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first, David Jeffers. Up next for the Mariners. And takes low for ball one.
One ball.
Lawson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now snap throw to first. Lawson dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Tag save.
Let's hit it first on base.
Perez too late.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice.
Gotta start getting some hits, man. He ain't gonna hit yet.
The pitch. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cross under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stays in the ballpark.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. In there for strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
They say it went.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. And down on strikes. Snap throw. Paul Sewell gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers.
Your attention, please. Number 38. Number 75.
Back to the top of the lineup. And down to shortstop, Ricky Lawson. That one's in there, 0-1. All tied up. We're in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot. Knocks it down. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. And now for Seattle, David Jeffers. That misses, and that is ball 1. Good eye right there. Check swing, but he went too far. Now 2-1. In the air, left field. Isbell gets under it. And that's the inning. And 1, 2, 3. Go back now. We're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Matt Brash. Go ahead, run on base. And now it's
Welcome to your
About to put in the young closer though if that guy blows another one.
just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average.
Welcome back. And towing the slab, Fabio Rodriguez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Perez takes it in for the out.
I'm gonna send him back down.
Ricky Lawson getting ready to hit. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
There it
Swing
is.
and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Ricky Lawson with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
So, man aboard, David Jeffers up next for the Mariners. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lawson off of first with 2 away. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat.
So
Sometimes take a
take
little bit
off.
off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-1.
Righty to the plate. And that's in for a strike.
Let me steal again.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Juan Soto would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Two outs.
There.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Lost it. Round second on his way to third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in there for strike 1.
Backdoored him with a breaking
Come on,
ball.
Soto. You're just so good. He's stretched your game.
There's
Come on.
nothing you can really do with that.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Close one here today, and your final 5.
Oh, 3.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Kansas City Royals grabbed the win over the Seattle Mariners 5-4. The Rangers put up 16 hits on the day as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-5. The Angels swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-3. The A's combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 2-1. Tanner Houck grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks as the Bo Sox took down the White Sox 1-0. The Rays launched 3 home runs as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-0. The Orioles the beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Mariners 7-6. As of today, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Royals sit in first place in the American League Central Division. The Texas Rangers amassed 14 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-2. Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out west in the American League, the Seattle Mariners took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-1. The Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits in the game as they
Be a second save he got in on the last one.
So the batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Matt Vierlin, trying to deliver as the hero. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
To the right side. On the first, ball game. And the Mariners win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the Tigers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors.
Give up a run and not save though.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Mariners finished off.
Let's play ball. Three. Take your base, ball 4. Out. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Ball 4, take your base.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 7, TJ Antone. Now pitching for Seattle, number 47, Matt
Oh, come on.
Brash. Now pitching for the Reds, number 46, Jonathan Loaizaga. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 37, Paul Sewald. Now pitching for the Reds, number 43,
I don't like getting in on the quick man.
Hello there, big.
I can't do nothing. Don't give me a chance to. Better just go in like this.
And welcome. Now here is single.
Fucking suck, bro. Every pitcher I call on just fucking struggles, bro. They need to replace him, fuck.
Just about set.
Shit, bro. Like, Soto just hit one home run, bro. Like, fucking me up, dude. He ain't get shit now. He's just struggling.
Ready to go now.
Oh, can anybody just fucking pitch, bro? Like, god damn. Of course not. Like, just get me out of this. Just get me out. Just get me out. Just get me out. I don't even care no more.
8-2 the final.
Better to fucking watch them than to fucking do that shit. Like, it's so fucking bad, bro. It don't matter who you call on, they're fucking gonna give up fucking 3 walks and 2 hits. Like,
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome an AOS matchup on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, first pitch coming up.
whatever. So I don't even care about you no more, bro. Like, just do what you do. Like, it's fucking crazy, bro. But as soon as I do it, he'll hit 2 home runs. So stupid. I ain't doing nothing. I'm ready to fucking trade him, bro. Like,
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here
he
at
fucking
Inside the
finally hit
Show.
one.
Let's recap how Saturday's games
2
played
weeks
out.
later.
Starting out
Like,
west in the American League, the Mariners went deep 4 times as they
so
got the
fucking
best of the
bad.
Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 10-2.
You got 3. Fucking Cal
Freddie
got
Peralta earned the
fucking
victory while
8,
striking
bro.
out 11 as the Brewers took care of the Angels, 5-2. Felipe Gonzalez was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the
Got that
Athletics defeated
92
the
power
Astros
for
3-2.
none.
Shohei
That dude
Ohtani
can't
got his
even
3rd win
connect
this
with the
season
ball.
as Texas downed Cleveland 6-4. The Boston Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-3. The White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-4. The Yanks combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-3. The New York Mets put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-4. C.J. Abrams had a total of 3 RBIs on the day as Washington defeated the Twins 5-3. Brian De La Cruz had a big day
Oh,
offensively,
they didn't
collecting
give him
3
a
hits
chance to
and
get in
driving in
there.
3, helping the Fish get past the Giants 5-2. The Chicago Cubs took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-3. Gio Urshela was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 11-5. The Diamondbacks defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. The Braves combined for 4 total home runs as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 9-4. The San Diego Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-1. And that's the show for today. Once again, have a very happy Easter, everyone.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger...
So just about set now. And today's starter, Ranger Suarez.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would...
And now it's Juan Soto. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Towards first, Sano.
How'd he get that?
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 3rd out. End of a half inning of play.
Look at that was way off. Where is that?
And deep. Juan Soto now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
He don't have good power against left-handers, though, so it's probably terrible.
There's the strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
played inside. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
So no wonder why my Road to the Show picture dominates him.
Here's Juan Soto. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
That one misses in the dirt. In there at the knees for a strike. And now it's filled up.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the lefty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. It falls in, and that's a knock.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
They walked the pitch.
And up next for Seattle, Juan Soto, 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Gilbert, the lead runner, out at second. Jeffers at first, one gone. Line to left. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Julio Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching to the field. Number 53, Carlos Estevez.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And the pitch.
1-2.
And a ball evens the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Brandon Marsh.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 64, Andrew. Now pitching for Seattle, number 34, Ken Ryan.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play.
Everybody hit a home run million.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. And now it's Juan Soto. One home run shy of 200 for his career. First off, misses the mark.
1-0.
Mrs. 1002.
And the right-hander deals. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games.
That's
And
been that home run
reason
he hit.
why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's down and in. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Ball 4, take the away. Ball 4, take the away. Ball 4, take the away.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. He reached out and walked his first time. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Soto, in his 7th season, 26 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering is in for a strike.
he doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one ripped. Yoshida raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Mariner.
Ball 4, take the away.
Juan Soto now.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is down low. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as George Kirby gets handed the rock out of the pen. This here's Juan Soto. Bounce to the right side. Story sends it over to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Six-3 our final score for Chris Singleton.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Boston Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-3. The Texas Rangers racked up 11 hits.
All right. One down. And now it's Juan Soto. One home run shy of 200 for his career. Checks over to first. Back safely. In there for strike one. And that one missing low. Jeffers leads off first with one away. So now 1-2.
One ball. Two strikes.
Right-hander kick steals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Yoshida calls it in, and there's two away.
Batting fourth.
Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Juan Soto down. Turnbull back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Line drive. And it goes just foul.
Well, he gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
Next pitch is downstairs. And there's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there.
Manager out of the dugout now. A new pitcher in the game, Chris Sale.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Soto up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Jeffers leads off first with 1 away. That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 1-1. That's a little bit low. Sale ready. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
This one drilled right center field.
Oh, he got it off a lefty.
Head for the fence and gone. Juan Soto with a rocket, his 4th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch just misses. What about? And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they sank the Mariners 8-1. Nolan Arenado launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Cardinals got the best of the Astros 12-3. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the A's in Oakland 11-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-3. The Texas Rangers put together 10 total hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-2. The Twins tallied 5 home runs overall as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-4. The Tampa Bay Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-4. Aaron Savali won the game, finishing a complete game. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, the Mariners Hello there, baseball fans, and welcome to a Mother's Day edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Jordan Holloway collected his first W this season as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 2-1. The Chicago White Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-6. The Rangers continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they pulverized the Twins 11. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Astros swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Seattle Mariners 10-6. The San Francisco Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out west in the American League, the Mariners went deep 4 times as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 12-2. The Angels totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-4. Jose Urquidy got the win, his 6th so far this year, as Houston was a winner over the Nationals 5-1. The Boston Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-3. Sean Manaea earned the win, his 4th this season, as San Francisco took care of the Guardians 5-4. The Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-2. Michael Kopech grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 6-4. The Braves picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Yankees 10-7. The Miami Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-2. The Milwaukee Brewers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they ran over the Reds 13-0. Julian Merriweather grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 4-3. DL Hall tossed a dominating complete game shutout as the Orioles took care of the Diamondbacks 3-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 11 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-2. The Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-3. Trey Turner drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, helping the Phillies get past the Padres 9-5. He is currently leading the National League in stolen bases. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, Zach Gallen allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win, leading the Diamondbacks by the Mariners 2-0. Nestor Cortez Jr. pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, leading the Yankees to a win over Houston 8-3. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Marlins combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 1-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the... Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the Seattle Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 8-3. The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting in the AL West, Cionel Perez got his 3rd win this season as the Orioles defeated the Mariners 4-3. The Royals earned the 3-game series sweep as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 10-8. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 12-3. Merrill Kelly earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, beating Arizona over Houston 2-1. The New York Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 8-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Cleveland Guardians got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Braves 5-4. The Miami Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 3-0. The Chicago Cubs got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-3. The Brewers launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-0. The Cardinals finished off the 4-game sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-3. The Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 4-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball. 。
Yeah, I could have just kept renewing his contract for cheap, but that's a good contract, though.
It's Sunday morning. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in
And
the
we cut the
American
gap.
League, Juan Soto plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the M's took down the Rays 6-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. Rafael Devers launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the way for the Bo Sox over the Brewers 5-3. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. Mitch White grabbed his 13th win overall this year as the Blue Jays nabbed the win against the Guardians 4-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The White Sox put together 10 total hits as they were able to get the walk-off victory against the Tigers 6-5. The Yankees smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-1. The Mets starting pitcher, number 34, grabbed win number 9 this year as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 1-0. The Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-5. The Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 6-0. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
We won. Come on.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Mariners swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they dismantled the A's 16-2. As of today, the A's sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mariners are second in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wild card. The New York Yankees hit 3 long balls as they blasted the Astros 7-1. In the standings, the Astros are in 4th place in the AL West, 14 games back. And the Yankees are leading the American League East, 2 games up on 2nd place. The Tampa Bay Rays Hi, I'm
I doubt you're gonna get it, but we'll try.
John Shelby along side Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Ricky Lawson, hitless so far, so his hit streak is in danger of stopping at 13 if he can't come through right here. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Julio Urias collected win number 17 overall this season, helping lead the Mariners to victory over the Guardians 5-4. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Heading into the day, the Mariners are atop the American League West, 1 game ahead of second, while the Guardians are in the American League Central Division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. Tarek Skubal picked up win number 8 this year as the Tigers got the win against the Rangers 3-1. At the start of the day, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rangers sit in second place in the American League West, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. The White Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-3. As of right now, the Astros are in 4th place in the AL West. They're 15 games back, while the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central, 8 games out of first. The Oakland Athletics brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 2-1. As of today, the A's sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Angels are 3rd in the division, 11.5 games out of first. Carlos Rodon got his 16th win this year, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 7-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins.
Whole starting
Heading
line.
into the day, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 9.5 games behind first, while the Yankees are 2nd in the division. They trail first by 4 games. The Blue Jays combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-3.
God did really good as a
Their
rookie.
6th straight as a team. In the standings, the Blue Jays are in 1st place in the American League East, 4 games up. And the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The O's earned the 3-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Padres 9-8. They now have 5 straight wins. At the start of the day, the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 10 games out of first. And the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West, 17 games out of first. The Minnesota Twins hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Rays 5-2. As of right now, the Twins are in 3rd place in the AL Central.
I feel like my dude got robbed here, man.
And the Rays are in 4th place in the AL East, 10 games out of 1st. Sandy Alcantara saw his remarkable season continue, picking up his 25th win as the Marlins took care of Atlanta 2-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Entering the day's action, the Marlins are in 2nd place in the NL East, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. And the Braves are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The New York Mets held their opponent to just 2 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. In the standings, the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wildcard. And the Phillies are 4th in the division, 17 games out of 1st. The Cubs only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 3-0. The regular season is winding down, but the postseason races are heating up. Here's how yesterday's nail-biting action went down. Starting in the AL West, Steven Wilson earned his 4th win. The Angels grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-3. The Texas Rangers
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Siggy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, the southpaw from Mexico, Julio Urias.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch...
So the Seattle Mariners off to the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game one in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a three-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game two, so that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 1 of the National League Division Series, the Braves totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 8-3. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. In Game 1 of the NL Division Series, the St. Louis Cardinals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 8-4. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
So they only really use one setup, guys, so I have to do something. Yeah, really good year. next time I start it, I'm gonna do the Ranger series.